Hello there, and welcome to Schofield Studios. And yesterday I saw which is known by many to be the worst movie ever made, Troll 2. Actually, it shouldn't be called Troll 2 because there's no trolls, there's goblins. And I'm pretty much sure it's not a sequel. The reason I watched this is because I am making a new series, Bad Movies, which talks about the worst movies ever made and the most appalling stuff ever put on screen. So I thought this would be a great movie to talk about. But I also am going to review it today. So tell me if you've seen the movie, and if so, what do you think of it? You probably thought it was terrible. I just want to know. Now sit back, relax, and let's begin. I'm not gonna do my normal type of reviews where I split it into the good and the bad of the film because, well, there's not that much good. Actually, there's no good. So I'm just gonna review it as a whole. And the first thing to say about this is that the acting is really bad. Let me show you a clip.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God!
And then you have the concept and the plot itself. It is really bad. You see, there's these goblins made by this devil worshiper witch woman, and these goblins can turn into people, and then they kill people in the most stupidest ways ever. One gets tickled to death from a tickle chainsaw. Another one becomes jello, and another one becomes popcorn, gets popcorn to death. And then the villains themselves get killed by a bologna sandwich. Yes, you heard me, a bologna sandwich.
A double-decker bologna sandwich!
And this movie is full of unbelievably dumb scenes and weird scenes. The movie as a whole is just bad acted, bad directed, and is a very bad concept for a movie. And it is not scary at all. And probably the only positive thing to say is that it's actually so bad it's funny. I don't like the saying so bad it's good. I think that's literally impossible, but I do like the saying so bad it's funny. Like if they just put this as a SNL comedy or a Mel Brooks comedy, no, Mel Gibson comedy. Is it Mel Brooks or Mel Gibson? Mm. Okay, but anyways, if they just put this as a comedy, I think it would actually work. It's very funny on how bad it is. Like Birdemic. I mean, look at these special effects.
Here they come.
The special effects in that movie is terrible and yet very funny. Same thing with Troll 2. So, even though it's a very bad movie, I did thought it was so bad it's funny. It was unbelievably bad, so I laughed at it. So if they just put this as a comedy, I think it work. But overall, the characters, the story, and most of all, the acting. Oh, and also the fake goblins. All of it is very, very terrible. And I understand why people would call it the worst movie of all time. While in the same time being very, very funny because of that. So that was my review. So let's go on to our final ranking. And for the final ranking, I gotta give this a 1.5 out of 10. It is very bad, and the acting is very bad. And I don't think I have to repeat myself, but it's funny, so I have to put up to like a 1.5. So out of 10. And thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and click the bell if you want to see more from me. This has been Schofield Studios, where you're the audience. And cut.